Hi guys, thank you so much for watching. Welcome back to my session, and today I would like to take you through my foundation routine. So I would love to have you pick details and tips of how you're going to improve your foundation routine to have a very good foundation game. I'm hoping you're really going to take your time and learn. Please watch this video till the end so that you don't get to miss any of the tips. And because I don't want to put so much talk in this introduction, I don't really want to waste so much of your time with intro. Let's jump real quick and start off this tutorial, guys. I hope you enjoy. I will go straight into my foundation routine. It's very simple and faster. I tend to use one particular foundation when it comes to foundation routines, because it tends to really be flawless and have very good coverage, which is this Maybelline. My shade is in Truffle 362. So I'll take like around 2 squats. 1, 2. Beauty blender. Sorry guys, my beauty blender is a bit dirty, but yeah, let's just work with it. I got this head wrap from my mama. Every time I go home, I have to steal something from her, yeah? Which is quite a bad habit, but it's fine. I mean, she's my mom. She seems to have the same taste of things the same way I do, so taking these things from her for me is just, hey, we got to share. I mean, I'm your sister apart from being your daughter. So yeah, best thing with this foundation is that the little you put goes a long way. And take your time, guys, to blend in. Every time you place foundation on your face, take your time to really blend it in. Never rush, because you don't want your foundation to look patchy on your face. So try so much not to rush. Okay, that way we're just done. And another thing is foundations are different. You can use 2 spots, 1, 3, and so it depends on the foundation you're having. For me, 2 spots was even more than enough, but I would have still used 1 squat, which still would have been okay. So make sure you get to know how thick your foundation is before you get to really put squats and go into your face with it, because again, you don't want to look muddy with your foundation on. Yeah, so very fast you're going to move to concealer. Concealer that I'm using is the same brand, Maybelline. It's almost over. I'm in the 45 shade. Just put a little, like 3 is enough. Here I put like around 2. And then I'm not going to put it on my forehead, guys, because forehead, normally if you're not good at placing your foundation on your face, please don't risk it with your forehead. Try and put as little as possible foundation on your forehead, and just avoid highlighting your forehead. You don't need to do that. Yeah, again, it depends on how your forehead looks like. There are people who have short foreheads, there are people who have long foreheads. If you have long forehead, you can go ahead and place your concealer on it, because you know definitely there's a way you need to balance it by putting concealer, lighter concealer in front, and then a darker concealer at the edges, so that you can shorten your forehead. Yeah, so in my case, I have shorter forehead, therefore I'm not really going to put so much because again it will look muddy. So afterwards I'm just going to blend it in, and ensure when you're blending it in you don't blend outwards, you blend going upwards. Yeah, next thing we'll go in with is my Fenty Beauty setting powder. This is Hazelnut. For me this is a lighter shade, so I'm definitely going to use this under my eyes, which to get the best results, just get any surface where you can put your powder, so that you can get it from there, and ensure you put enough that you're going to use at that time, which normally I use a tissue paper. Already it's in here, so I'm just going to scoop it, place it here. Just a little, I don't put so much. When you put so much in the beginning, guys, it's going to look muddy because you see foundation is a little bit sticky, so it's going to stick on it. It's just like, you see, when you're making mud, you have your soil and water. When you put soil inside water, definitely it's going to, you know, to start sticking. That is the same thing that's going to happen when you go heavy with your powder on your foundation. It's going to look muddy. That's why sometimes you realize some people don't really look attractive in foundations because of how they've balanced those products on their faces. So you try and go in with just a little bit powder, so when you want to go heavy, you go afterwards, not as soon as you apply your foundation. I hope I'm also making sense in that. So what I'll do, this is where now I will place foundation, sorry, I will place more setting powder and more and more and more. Best thing here, try and get to know where normally you get oily faster. Those are the places you place your setting powder, so that it bakes it, but just a little bit. Forehead also, just try to put a little. So that way I let it sit for some time because I don't really want to rush. I want it to really suck in the foundation bit that didn't settle when I was placing the first powder. Then yeah, let's give it a moment. As you're giving it a moment, you can try and work around your eyeshadow and all that. It's just because eyeshadow is not part of today's routine, so I am not going to go in and do that. I will do that after I'm done with my foundation routine and finalize the video. So I've not used all the powder that I had in here because again I'm going to use it to assist me in giving my face some I'm going to use it to contour my face, and contouring, guys, is not a must. Yeah, on your daily routine, please don't contour your face. You just look like a doll. So I feel like it's settled for some time, and now I just need to use a smaller brush just to be specific. And when I'm going in, it's just slow. I'm wiping it off just slowly by slowly. so that again I don't wipe off my foundation and the rest of work I had done in the beginning. So you just go in slowly by slowly. Because you don't want to look like someone who was walking and having powder being sprinkled on her face. I will go in with Maybelline, the same brand. This is matte polish powder, and I will use the bigger the brush the better. So this is the biggest brush I have at the moment, but I wish I had a bigger one. I would definitely get one that's extremely big, and then I just tap a little bit. I don't go in so much, and then I place it on my cheekbones and jawline. As you can see, I'm very selective on where I'm placing the pressed powder. So afterwards is when now I try and blend it in, like I blend in everything. The first powder I had placed plus now this pressed powder, so that you don't look like your face is a bit separated. So once you're done with that bit, guys, the best way to have your foundation and powder stick together, blending properly for a whole day, you're going to use your setting spray. And this bit is not really necessary for everyone. If you don't have a setting spray, do not mind, because this work done here can really last you the whole day. But if you do have a setting spray, even better for you. So I'm using MAC Prep and Prime. It's expensive, but it tends to really last, guys, because I don't remember, it's been months since I bought this, and we're not even halfway, so it's worth the investment. You can get one for yourself that way, and you can try and put as much as you want. It doesn't hurt. Then for me, it doesn't dry a bit faster like I would want to, and then I don't want it to dry with patches. I'm very sure some of you have tried using setting sprays and then you get whitish patches on your face. Yeah, this is the best way to try and avoid that. You help it to dry faster by just pressing it in with your beauty blender. So yeah, let me just wind up with my eyeshadow, lashes and lipstick, and then we can wind up this whole session, guys. Done my eyeshadow, lippy off camera, and the products I've used, basically this is Joanna K Cosmetics on my lips, and then this is Huda Struggle Edition, the 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 6, the 24 color palette, and I've used Duala, I hope that's how it's pronounced. I've used Juba, I've used Monrovia and Lusaka. My favorite shade in this palette is Lusaka. I'll use it every time I'm doing any tutorial, guys. I love it so much. So yeah, that's to get that out of our way. It wasn't part of this tutorial, guys. I hope you enjoyed the foundation routine, guys, and I hope you've learned. In case there's anything you need to let me know, guys, we have a comment section down below. the guys who actually reached out and say they really don't know where the comment section is, so all they can do is to like the video. Guys, comment section is below this particular video. You just scroll till you get to your farthest end, and then you will see the comment section. There you can leave anything you want to say. I will definitely respond to you. I'm very sorry guys, I had to change my lippy. My god, that lippy was looking like, I don't know, god knows what. But yeah, thank you so much guys. I hope you've learned something. I'd really be glad to see you using the tips you've gotten from this video to be able to improve your foundation routine. And in case you have any suggestions of things I didn't incorporate in my video, let me know in the comment section. I would like to end this video, but please do remember to subscribe. Yeah, put your notification buttons on guys, so that every time I get to post you don't get to miss out. And yeah, see you in my next video guys. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.